Hello, dear friends. We have learned various types of formal written communication skills. In this particular chapter, we have learned how to write letters. We have learned actually four types of letter: job application letter, inquiry letter, order letter, and complaint letter. Even after that, we have learned report writing. In report writing, we learn following production report or accident report, progress reports. So these are the formal written communication skills. Today we will learn technical writing. of- So we can broadly say that every engineer is also a writer because he needs to write emails, he needs to write about instruction, he needs to write about the process many times. So here in this particular chapter, we are going to focus on technical writing, means how to describe some technical objects, devices, or some processes, right? So the technical writing is centered on good planning and audience focus. That first of all, one must know that who is the audience, and of course, to carry out any activity, we require the planning, right? So, what planning includes? Planning includes, first of all, what are the parts, components, functions, instructions about uses, and precautionary measures of that particular technical object, right? But before focusing on this particular four elements of technical objects, we will first of all understand what exactly is technical writing. Wikipedia defines technical writing is writing or drafting technical communication used in technical and occupational fields such as computer hardware and software, engineering, chemistry, aeronautics, robotics, finance, medical, consumer electronics, biotechnology, and forestry. Technical writing encompasses the largest subfield in technical communication. So this definition is available on the Wikipedia. So what is it? That means technical writing used in various occupations like software engineering, computer engineering, civil, mechanical. Means it covers all area where the requirement of defining the particular process, writing about the instructions or how the particular object, that particular technical device works, what precautions one must take. Got it? This is technical writing. The Society for Technical Communication defines technical communication as any form of communication that exhibits one or more of the following characteristics. First one is communicating about technical or specialized topics such as computer applications, medical procedures, or environmental regulations. Right. Then second is communicating by using technology as such as web pages, health files, or social media sites. Third, providing instructions about how to do something regardless how technical the task is. So this is defined by the Society for Technical Communication. It is available on the Wikipedia. So today our focus will be how to define the some small technical objects like computer, mobile, or some small apps like WhatsApp. See, dear friends, in our day-to-day life, we use various technical devices. And how we know the operating or operation of those particular devices, machines, or objects? Of course, somebody tells us and we started using it. But if we read the manual of that particular device, which comes with that particular device, it will be helpful for us. So that write up, that manual, that pamphlet is nothing but a technical writing. Most of the times what happen, we keep that pamphlet or that user manual aside and we just take help of others. So it is my kind request to all of you that before using any technical device, please go through that pamphlet or user manual so that it will be helpful for you to write some small technical write-up also. So today we'll learn how to define the technical devices objects. So first of all, one should know what are the components or what are the parts in that particular device. For an example, if you are going to uh, write something about the computer, one must know that what are the parts components are in a computer, like a keyboard, mouse, CPU, motherboard, right? So you should know all the details. You should know all the parts of the computer. Then functions. What are the functions of computer? Where it is used, whether it is used in only engineering, medical, or what are the functions that you have to write about that particular technical device. Then instructions about uses. This is one of the most important step while writing technical write-up for any technical device. Means a common man must know the instructions, and that should be in a very easy language. If you write your technical write-up in easy language, your customer, your reader, your audience will get satisfied, and they will follow your instructions, and that device will live longer, of course. So instructions must be written into the simple and easy language. Got it? Then precautionary measures. See, not only just instructions, but at the same time, what kind of a precautions one should take while handling that particular machine, object, or device. If you give the precautionary instructions to the users, to the customers, they will take care of that particular technical object properly, and of course it will helpful to them also. So these are the 4 steps one should know while doing the technical writing. First of all, the parts, or we can say the components, then functions, where it is used, the detail use, and instructions about uses, how it should be used, and of course, 4th one is precautionary measures. Now let us see what rules one must follow while writing the technical write-up, right? So these are the few tips, or we can say the rules. First of all, one must write the price, of course. When somebody goes to the shop or to store, first of all, that particular person inquires about the price. It starts with the price, the comparison of the pricing. So of course, while writing, write price, then mention the size, then shape, then color, quality, and the service. The last one, first and the last one is very important, right? Service. Then second thing is that depiction of various components, that you have to depict various components which is used in that machine, and that should be in the detail, and that should be the easy and simple language depiction, or we can say describing of various components. And third one is operation instruction. See, just selling of the particular object is not the task of any engineering firm. The one important task is that operation instruction. That particular firm should provide the operation instruction, how it should be operated. So step-by-step instruction should be given to the customer into that technical write-up. If you provide the accurate instructions, there will not be any confusion in the mind of the user, in the mind of the customer. They will follow the instructions and they will operate that particular machine, device. Then functions. What are the functions? Write those functions into the easy language, easy understandable language. Then precautions for safe handling. See, not only just functions and operation instructions are essential, that precautions to mm, keeping the longevity of that particular technical product or device. The precautions, or we can say the maintenance rules of that particular technical device should be written, so that there should not be any problem. And if you write the precautions and maintenance details, what will happen, that customer will handle it safely. Means where there is a danger, you have to mention it in a proper language. Then of course, last one, analyze the audience customer. Means you must know who is the user of your product, who is the user of your particular device. Once you know the audience, whether this particular uh, object is for the students, whether this particular object is for the housewives, whether this particular object is for the what we can say is sports person. So what you have to understand the audience. Once you know your customer or the audience, it will be easy to do the writing of your technical device. Hope you have understood. So by using all these tips, or we can say rules, you have to write some technical write-up. For an example, you can write the technical write-up of computer, or you can write some technical descriptions about calculator. See, right now you are using the calculator. So write the technical description of that particular calculator. Or even you are using, you use a pen drive, you use mobile, then even you use a laptop, even you use a digital camera. So these are your devices which you use in your daily routine life. So try to write the description, or we can say the technical write up for the objects, for the devices which you are using in your daily routine life, so that it will be helpful for you to develop your technical writing skill. See, even a technical writing means not only just describing the objects. Sometimes even we need to give the instructions for people. So what are those instructions? We'll see here is one example: instructions to people using apartment lift. See, most of the times there are few instructions written on the apartment lift, society lift. So in this example, few steps are given how to use the lift. First is press the up down button carefully, means use the button properly, carefully. Second, allow people to leave before entering, means when the lift will come at your desired floor, of course you will be waiting outside. At that time, if some people want to come out of the lift, first of all, you preference to them, let them come out, then afterwards you enter. So see how it is written in a simple language, easy language. Ensure the lift is going in your desired direction, right? Then don't overload the lift, means there should not be any burden, weight burden in the lift. Select floor accurately, means the person who is using it, he should not have any ambiguity. So these are the instructions. Make sure doors open on your desired floor. Leave lift quickly. Switch off fan and light after use. Assist elderly people. Carry out the maintenance of lift regularly. See, through these rules, through these instruction, not rules, through these instruction, the user can understand that how the lift should be used, so that the there should not be any problem about the lift. There should not be frequent maintenance about the lift. So likewise, even you can write the instructions for how to use the ATM, Then even you can write the instructions for how the students can work into the workshop, right? So this is also an example of a technical writing. Hope you have understood this particular technical writing skills. If you have any doubt about technical writing, you can raise your doubts. So in this chapter, we have learned what is technical writing and what four steps one should, what four things one should consider while writing the technical objects or devices. Then we have learned tips for technical write-up, and the last even that instructions for operating some devices, that is also, that can be also considered as a technical writing. So dear friends, you have to write technical write-up for mobile or pen drive or digital camera, or even you can write the instructions for operating the digital camera, or how to operate you can say laptop for your practice. Thank you very much for attending the class. Thank you once again.